Okay, so that there, that up there, and need more sand, and that's not the sand. Actually need quite a bit more sand for what I plan to do. Actually, we're kind of running out of sand now. And I didn't think this building took up that much of it, but hey. Whatever. Egg. More flowers. And we ended up with another thing of flint. Okay, so let's dig out this layer of dirt. I know I'm making a really fragile home. If a creeper would come up here when I'm not playing peaceful, he could really blow up my house, but I like the look of sand, and I don't know too many people on YouTube who've done Minecraft videos who have made their homes from sand, so if nothing else, I'm fairly unique, I guess, in that regard. I'm probably not very efficient at putting this sand in this layer, but whatever. I just hope I don't break some glass in the process. And we have a suicidal chicken for the win. I don't know if you guys can always hear the animal cries when they're dying, but I can hear them. It's pretty funny in a way. I don't mean to be evil and sadistic or anything, but it's like, you don't have to go die if you wouldn't just get close to the fire like a moth. I also realize that right now I'm taking away my torches. I mean, because they're all on this dirt layer here for whatever reason, but I'll put them back up anyway later. Even if I end up having to make more in the process. Building in Minecraft, especially when you're on peaceful, it is very peaceful, which I like. Almost puts me in a meditative state, so to speak. And I realized that in a previous set of videos I put the dirt in this line for whatever reason. At the time I guess I thought I liked the look, but I have since changed that design. Hopefully this will look more streamlined in the end. There you go, there's one wall made of sand. Apparently the suicide chicken was inside the suicide pen. Somebody asked in a comment, just like yesterday or the day before in one of my other videos, one of my earlier videos, like video 70 or something. I guess when I was originally making this animal farm spawner thing, somebody was asking for details on how to make it. I don't really know how to make it other than I know animals spawn on grass. So if you have or you make a good area of grass, you'll have your animal farm. Just block it off either with fences or with like building a small shed around the grass area so animals can't get away, and there you go. You can walk in and slaughter them at your content, or you can do what I just did and put in some wood or these bloodstone blocks from the nether and set them on fire, and they'll burn and let the animals kill themselves. Now the drops from dead animals won't stay there forever. They'll only stay there for like, I don't know what it is, 5 minutes or whatever. So you're only going to get drops from the animals if you either stay in the general area and you go check on them every, I don't know, few minutes. So it's not a very efficient way of farming the animals, but it's a pretty, once you know that the animals are spawning in there, it's a pretty guaranteed way of getting drops with the minimal effort possible. You don't have to go out searching for animals and stuff. You can't control what animals spawn. Any of the animals will spawn on the grass. Chickens, pigs, cows, whatever. So it's just a random sort of deal where whatever will come up will come up. So you might get a bunch of stuff you need, like meat, if you need a lot of meat, if you're into a lot of combat stuff. Or you might get a bunch of useless stuff, like feathers if you don't need arrows. If you don't use a bow or you're not in a lot of combat or whatever. So, or leather if you don't use leather for armor anymore. But yeah, that's the basics to the whole animal farm thing, really. Not a lot to it. You just basically need to know that they spawn on grass. So if you have a grass area, you're good to go. Just build some walls around it and either go kill the animals yourself or, you know, put a burning block in there to kill them for you. Or cactus. Cactus will work if you put a couple blocks of cactus in the area. It'll have the same effect. The animals will eventually kill themselves on that. Which also makes cactus a good defense for the home against enemies, because enemies will also kill themselves on it. Or burning blocks. The wood or the bloodstone from the nether. Somebody else suggested that that's what I use the bloodstone from the nether for, is a defense around the home. Which is a decent idea, and it's certainly viable, but I don't know if I will or not. For that sort of thing, I'd like to use cactus just because it would be a cool thing to have. And it'd be a more logical thing to have, really, you know, to have a plant around the house. Kind of a landscaping sort of aspect, I guess you could say. But we'll see. I'm not ruling it out either. We might end up using bloodstone, who knows. Pretty easy to take down dirt if you have stone right above it. That way the last few hits, if it hits the stone, it won't do anything. It's not quite as handy to have glass right directly underneath, though, because then it's trickier not to hit the glass, but whatever. dirt stacks, so I'll get this one. We almost have the dirt stuff done on the house here that I wanted to do, the dirt replacement with the sand. It's kind of cool. It didn't take nearly as long as I thought it probably would. One thing I like about building with sand is it's really quick to build with. The only trick is that you have to remember it falls because of gravity, so you can't use it for like a ceiling. But if you have a sunroof, ceilings don't particularly cause much issue in that regard. And there you go. We've got the dirt replacement pretty much done. There's one over there that we have to work on yet. Wow, that was kind of crazy. Anyways, should probably pick up these torches and stuff. I don't even particularly care about this wheat farm anymore. As you guys may have noticed, I haven't harvested it in forever. Because I don't care, I don't need the wheat. If I don't need the ham that I have, I certainly don't need the wheat. Basically just made it to show you guys how to, in case you wanted to. And somebody asked a while ago, I made a mention that some people use wheat farms in Minecraft to play out like vegetarians, where they wouldn't harm any animals or use animal products. And somebody asked in the comments if people actually did that, and they do. I don't know if they're actually vegetarians in real life, or if they take it seriously or not, but it's just one of those quirky role-playing aspects that they decided to do. And why doesn't this have a roof thing? That was kind of retarded. Let's put up a torch here. And I don't really have any smooth stone, so I guess we'll have to go with dirt. It'll look kind of ugly, but it should have a roof thing. It's a door right there. It'll do for now. So anyways, yeah, I know people who play out Minecraft as vegetarians. They won't do anything to the animals. They won't use any animal products. I don't know why. I guess it's just a character role-playing choice on their part. But yeah. Or maybe they just do it for the challenge of like getting arrows just by fighting skeletons, or relying on the whole process of making bread in order to have health replacement, instead of just having the easy to get ham or whatever. Maybe it's not to actually be a vegetarian for being a vegetarian, but just for the challenge in the game. I don't know. If you ask me, that's kind of artificial challenge, but whatever. I can respect it anyways. Player choice and all that. So we pretty much got this done. I know some of these areas, like the